Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Ethereum has more potential in 2021 than Bitcoin. And why I'm saying this, let's talk about that. The second news is all about that whales are buying now Bitcoin. And you know, the weak hands are shaken. They have sold their Bitcoin. You know, even I'm going to show you a chart on Glassnode. You can see how the weak hands sold the Bitcoin and how the whales started to buy it heavily. And the third news, it's all about that some companies are partly paying the salary to their employees in crypto. And this could be the future. So it's interesting to talk about that. So all this in today's video. And don't forget, it's very important to educate yourself, okay? Because now we are living in very, very interesting and bullish times of crypto. Therefore, it's important to like this video and then subscribe, then click on the bell button and then all, because then you're going to receive this kind of important crypto content every weekday, because I put these videos on YouTube every weekday. So I keep you up to date. That's not the question. And then it's also very important to educate yourself with our courses. For example, a very free course. The link is under the video, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Lot of useful information in it. It's totally free. You just have to watch it. And of course, you have other courses if you are more interested in Bitcoin and the blockchain. And of course, another useful links all under this video. Check it out because you can save a lot of money with them, okay? And now let's start and check out how the market looks like at the present. So Bitcoin went up 1.3%. It is right now at $33,183. Ethereum went up almost 4%. It was much higher, I mean that it reached new all-time high, and I'm going to talk about that as well. But now it just went, and it's just under 1,400. But when you're looking at the 7 days and compare it to Bitcoin, look, in 7 days, Bitcoin went down 9%, while Ethereum went up 13%. So you can see the difference already, how Ethereum is performing actually better than Bitcoin at the present. When we're looking at the top winners, we see Aron up 23%, Horizon 18%, Uniswap 16%. When we're looking at the losers, we have Quantum minus 10%, Hashtrade minus 8%, Decentraland minus 8%. So we have winners, we have losers. It's a kind of mixed day, but not major losses or not major wins, at least now in the top 100. However, these double digits actually in the wins, like Aron or something, it's pretty good, of course. And now it's time to move on to our first news, which is all about Ethereum, how Ethereum can outperform Bitcoin in 2021. So Ethereum can be the main asset for investors in 2021, according to this article. The potential of Ether greatly exceeds Bitcoin, and the community is beginning to understand the value of ETH. So things are changing. So let's start with the number of ETH growth since its March 2020 low, you know, last year, Black Thursday. After the coronavirus inducted market crash has been up 1,200%, whereas Bitcoin has only grown around 700%. Both are amazing gains. Think about Bitcoin. But let's now compare Bitcoin with Ethereum, okay? The market capitalization of ETH is 5 times less than the volume of the Bitcoin market cap. So let's check it out. Here you can see right now Ethereum at, roughly speaking, 160, let's say that, 160 billion US dollar, okay? Why we have Bitcoin at 615? So basically a bit less than 4 times. So just think about it. If now Ethereum will reach its new all-time high. So let's go fix all-time high and make it 1,500, okay? Because then we can see it's definitely all-time high. We have seen now all-time highs at many exchanges. Look here, we can see that actually in the chart you can see reached Bitcoin 1,450, and this is also all-time high. But when we say, for example, 1,500, then it's no question, okay? And after, imagine that the same thing happening to it, what happened to Bitcoin back in December. So reaches new all-time high, and in a couple of weeks it doubled its the price, because many people think that when they reach all-time high, then that was it, and then maybe they go above it, but that's it. So it's a very, very difficult level. It's very, very difficult to cross. So there are many resistance, and it can happen even now. But when it goes through it, but truly, then actually it has a nice potential, because people start to believe in it and say, okay, now it is, and now it's in the news. Then more people FOMO in, it can easily double it again in a short period of time, maybe in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, for example. And in that case, it will double it. Then straight away, it will be half of Bitcoin's market cap right now. And now I'm just saying it because if Ethereum can start to get crazy, now investors already thinking about Ethereum. Bitcoin is their main target, but Ethereum is definitely the second biggest cryptocurrency. And when they see that it's bigger potential in Ethereum, now Ethereum starts to double its all-time high, just what Bitcoin did a couple of weeks ago. Then they will move towards Ethereum, and it can easily happen that it takes away from the Bitcoin market cap, or for instance, Bitcoin, it's about staying around this price, not going that much up, or maybe a little bit. And then Ethereum can easily reach half of its market cap. And this could be actually a major move for Ethereum. And also, so there are very strong reasons to believe that Ethereum will continue to rise in price in 2021 and bring more profit to investors than the most famous cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. So, for example, Ethereum is the #1 platform of building blockchain projects and launching decentralized applications. Ethereum is the base layer. They building projects on it, and more projects out there. So this is a very important use case. Then, despite Bitcoin's leadership in cryptocurrency market, Ethereum remains the leader of a young decentralized finance industry. So, as we shift from CeFi to DeFi, now DeFi is the main thing, started back in 2020. Not really started, but the hype of it really started. And, we had a crazy summer last year. You could see how how DeFi projects went up. And now a new rally has started already. You have seen already very nice DeFi projects. You name it, you have Aave, for example, as one of the big ones. And check it out, how much the price went up already. So a lot of DeFi projects based on Ethereum. This is also a key thing. And just the fact that Bitcoin has reached already its all-time high and doubled it, and Ethereum, it's where Bitcoin was, now, roughly speaking, in the middle of December. So we will see how it will perform, but many analysts agree that Ethereum can easily outperform Bitcoin in 2021. So it can be a great investment, not financial advice. This is my personal opinion, and I share some opinions from other people. But this is how it looks like at the present from my point of view. Okay, let's move on to the second news, which is all about that whales are buying Bitcoin, and they're buying it heavily. After we could see that price bottomed really at the previous drop, whales are started to buy really heavily. So while the price of Bitcoin has been consolidating just above 30K, handle on-chain data shows that when the price dropped to 28,800, Bitcoin whales bought the dip. Statistic from Glassnode web portal shows the number of addresses with more than 1,000 Bitcoin has spiked after hitting the price bottom. And now let's check out this chart. So what here we're talking about. Look, here we can see, so this here in Glassnode goes till today. So it's the fresh one. Actually till yesterday, because it's not showing the last 24 hours. So this is how it is. And what you can see here, this is the number of addresses with the balance of 1,000 Bitcoin or more. And look what happened here. So with what they did, these whales back in December, they started to basically little bit selling Bitcoin because they wanted to make sure that there will be weekends sooner or later. And when they also start to sell because they, doubting themselves, doubting Bitcoin, their investment, and so on and so forth. So then they are getting rid of Bitcoin. And they have to bait them in this way because then they have the opportunity to buy again on a good price. And then you can see that, look, here we're talking about beginning of January. This was on the 4th of January, And then when the prices started to really go down, then whales started to buy because this is the addresses grown, which are above 1,000 Bitcoins. So these addresses holding more than 1,000 Bitcoins is definitely a whale, especially nowadays when Bitcoin is so pricey. And even here, look, when the 11th of January, and then look, whoa, it went even more up till the 23rd, 24th of January. So this is what you can see, how actually whales taking advantage of their wealth, because when they can play with the market, they can do that they selling, the price drops because they're selling a lot, then weeks hands are shaken, and then Bitcoin goes into the market, price goes down, and then they buy, but they buy heavily. And there's another interesting chart to show on Glassnode, and this is the spend output profit ratio, the SOP, and it shows actually, this is here the level 1. When people buying Bitcoin and when they selling it, if it's above 1, so let's go here, in this case, like here in the peak, you can see, what was the peak? Can I just, on the 28th. So on the 28th of December, that means they sell in profit, well in profit. As closer it gets to 1, so basically to this black line, it's going to be even with the price they have bought their Bitcoin. And look at this going down. That means that people are selling with less profit, and it's almost touched the line, which means that people got crazy about this price drop and stopped believing in Bitcoin, and they decided to sell it even that they almost bought it on the same price, but they're not hodling it. They decided, okay, we have bought Bitcoin, but okay, whatever, change the mind, get rid of it. Okay, so this is what's happening. And look, here we have seen periods, of course, in March. Look at this period in March. That means that people sold their Bitcoin on a much lower price than they bought it. So basically, they lost. And now here you can see that they were almost in no profit, but they decided to sell. And this is what the whales took advantage of, and then they started to buy. And this is the increase of Bitcoin addresses above 1,000 Bitcoin. Okay, so this is how actually Bitcoin goes from one hand to another, from the weak ones to the strong ones. And now the next topic is going to be about a company which decided to pay their people in crypto. So the part of their salary of the employees is in cryptocurrencies. So here we go. This could be the new way, because more and more companies understand that Bitcoin is getting stronger, and cryptocurrency in general. Therefore, even the employees saying that it could be a great investment if they're not receiving their full salary in fiat currency, but a part of it, some part of it, in cryptocurrency. And here we see Virginia tech firm offers staff option to get paid in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and also in Bitcoin Cash. These are the three currencies they offering. The company called Sequoia Holdings, and actually it's a software development service provider, is offering its staff the option to set aside a portion of the salary and invest into cryptocurrency. The co-founder and the CEO, T. Richard Straub Jr. said, "Many of our employees are enthusiastic supporters of cryptocurrency, and we are happy to help them gain exposure to this trillion-dollar asset class. Cryptocurrency has emerged as an important alternative to traditional investments like stock and bonds." And this could be actually a new way, because this is one way to get buy your Bitcoin, but just think about it. If you get it as part of your salary, then actually it's totally free. There's no transaction fee you have to pay. This is what the company is paying for you. You're just providing your Bitcoin address, for example, or Ethereum address, you name it, and then they simply just send you cryptocurrency to that address. And okay, now it's a totally new thing, and it's not a common thing, but imagine if Bitcoin really grows, cryptocurrency grows in a way as it's going now, and it's going fast because we are in the bull market. Of course, the companies want to make a favor because for them, actually, it doesn't matter they pay in crypto or they pay in fiat. Of course, with the administration and the accounting, yes, there's some things to do. But after they settle this whole thing, it can go very well. And actually, it's an optional thing. So the staff can decide, yes, I would like to receive a part of it in crypto or not. But those who are open-minded, those who believe in cryptocurrency, for them, it could be actually a nice bonus, because just check this out. You get maybe $100, $1,000, whatever your salary is and whatever your portion is in crypto. And you buy it in Ethereum, you get it in Ethereum, and Ethereum doubles in a couple of months, for example, as we talked about it before. Then it can easily happen, of course, that it means you got a big bonus. Even the bonus is not really coming from your employer, but because they're willing to pay you in crypto, you don't have to directly invest, which you of course can do. So no transaction fee for you, because you just receive it, and of course it's going to be some extra gains. On the other hand, if the bear market is coming, you have to be aware of it. So even change your mind, asking your employer not to pay in crypto, or do something with it, because then the value of your crypto can decrease. But if you're a long-term hodler, you maybe even just hodl longer time when the price is coming back again. So there are many options, but this is a new way companies started to think, and it's a very interesting one, and it's very good for the cryptocurrency industry. So guys, that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe, bell button, and then all, and then you receive these daily videos about cryptocurrency and blockchain news every weekday. Plus, don't forget to like this video, because then you're showing YouTube that you're interested in cryptocurrency content, so you're going to receive this kind of stuff. And tomorrow, of course, I'm coming back with another video and with the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. I wish you a great day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.